So we are coming into the year of the snake. So what does that mean for you being the year of the rat? Are you ready for the big changes that are coming? And I think you are, because being a rat, you're good at outsmarting any of the challenges of this transformational energy that's coming in. So let's pull some cards. I'm going to pull clarifiers as well, but we're going to start with 4 cards. We're going to look at the overall energy, the challenges, and the opportunities that come up, as well as what you need to do to balance and find flow. So we start off with the Fool, which is really a great place to begin. This is the overall energy for you to just trust that things might not look the same as you're used to. That's how change happens. That's the way to make new strides in whatever it is you want to bring into this 2025 year. Okay. And then we have the Two of Swords, and this is the challenges that might come up, is that maybe there's some indecisiveness that's coming. And with that, it could feel like there's some doubt in the plans you've already made or the actions you've already taken up to this point. But we're going to dig a little deeper. Let me just get over the overview here. So as far as the opportunities that are coming, this is basically saying that there are things on the horizon for you, but you have to be willing to go in the direction that they are and let go of the past. And then, of course, we have whatever you need for balance and flow. And this feels like if you can bring the energy and the actions together that you need, you're going to actually have the ability to feel more confident and comfortable in your physical world. This could have to do with finances or not. It really depends. It's a collective reading for you, Rat. So let's uncover this a little bit more and get some clarifiers in here. So with the Fool and that energy of what you need to bring forward, we're going to clarify that with the Knight of Cups. So what I'm feeling with this is that you really have to love what you're doing. And I think it comes down to, don't just do things you love, but the things that you might be a little more difficult, or the things you know you have to do, you have to find something about it that you love or you like, or have somebody who partner up with somebody who has those qualities, so that it makes it a lot easier for you to really trust that the action that you have to take, the ability for you to trust that what you're doing is working, because she's there, she's leaning back, and she's trusting what the universe has for her. So you have to take everything that you're doing in a way that aligns you with the opportunities that are going to arise. And then with the Two of Swords, let's pull a clarifier for that. These are the challenges that might come up: indecisiveness, or there being too many different ideas that are coming at you, is what I'm picking up. Yeah. So the trick there is to find balance and trust that whatever you're creating is part of the process. So there might be little fits and starts throughout this year. I think in the beginning, as well, as you're getting into the energy of change. Okay, because we want to know what the change is bringing, but we're of two minds about it. Sometimes we're going to love it, we're going to hate it, we're going to be confused, we're going to have clarity. And the key is to just go with it, because the magic isn't in the either or. The magic is in blending things together, the experiences, the ideas, other people that are involved. And you can't think things into fruition. You have to take the action. You have to experiment a little bit. And when you experiment, you give yourself the opportunity to really trust that you don't always know how it's going to turn out. This is really great because this is a reminder to do things in your own way, trust the process. The results are going to show up eventually. Don't expect things to show up right away because sometimes change takes time, and that's the way it goes. So clarifying the Eight of Cups now, which is about the opportunities that are coming your way. Let's pull clarifier. And I really think for you, little rat, big rat, whatever, this is a perfect opportunity to really trust that you have been doing what it takes to let go. So we have another two. So we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which it feels like it might be two different things that you're working on, focusing on for this 2025 year. And I really love that you can find the balance. And it's interesting because I'm bringing up the temperance from the previous card. It's the same thing in the way that you are integrating two things together. And that might literally be two things, or it might be integrating your thoughts with your actions, or your feelings and your thoughts, or your feelings and your action. You know, it might depend throughout the year, of course. And now let's clarify where to find that balance and flow, because realistically, you know, just seeing her in this picture, she's definitely in flow with what she's feeling and her surroundings. So let's see, what do we have for that? We have the Hanged Man. Sometimes the results and the balance, you have to let things settle for a little bit. Trust the inaction is still an action. Okay. So even if it feels like your hands are tied, things aren't working out in the speed you want them to, I really feel that this is just reminding you that some things need to percolate a little bit. And that's the possibility of bringing a future in you want. You can't rush it. That's what I'm really feeling from this reading here. You can't rush it. You have to give yourself the time, the space. But let's just take a look here. So, you know, I love that you started with the Fool, because it really feels like you know this is a fresh start. This is the perfect opportunity for you to just try new things and to get out of your own head of it needs to be this or that. Maybe things can be a little bit of a blend. All right. And then with the Eight of Cups, so you've got quite a few. Well, you've got two cups. You've got the Eight of Cups. You've got the Knight of Cups. Temperance is also playing around with cups. So there's a lot of awareness of your emotions and trusting your gut, trusting your intuition and what's coming forward. And then there are no swords energy here. Oh, sorry, there is. Yes, there's the Two of Swords, but there is, I mean, to me, this is a good card. I know swords can often be seen as you know, kind of out there and scary and conflicting energy. But overall, there's no worries. There's no worries. There's just, you get to determine. Okay. And then as far as Pentacles, you know, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful energy, which is trusting, everything is working out, everything is great. This is the card of gratitude and rest because of the work that you've probably been doing. And remember, this is for the whole year, so you're going to feel lots of different parts to this as well. And then with this pentacle, again, you have your intellect and the world and in the environment around you. there's balance in it. So there will be some ups and downs, and it's totally, totally okay, because that's how life is anyways, right? And a little bit of trusting the slowness, or trusting that you need to gain a little more knowledge. And with that, sometimes it comes in the form of slowing down, of maybe um, a little bit of research or education, as opposed to taking action. And speaking of taking action, there are no wands in this at all, but I'm going to pull one final clarifier here for an overall, and just see, maybe we get wands coming up. Who knows? But it's not saying just because there's no wands doesn't mean there's no action. It's just that it's not something that is prominent in this energy forecast. So let's see. Final clarifier. The swords. So you have the Seven of Swords, which can kind of be the sneaky energy, which, one of your attributes, being a rat, is that you can be a little sneaky. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes you have to kind of sneak under the radar. So be aware and use it discerningly. That's a proper use of that word. And when you do, trust your ideas and your thoughts. Here's the other sword. So when you aren't sure what to do, get down into your little rat nature and trust that you have what it takes to be clever and what's a better word than sneaky? I can't think of one at the moment, because that's all I see here. He's just like do 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 do. Um, so really, it just feels like you have the opportunity to trust who you are on a deeper level, and this is going to help you get through and enjoy and succeed in this 2025 year of the snake. So I hope that was great for you. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and there's always other videos. Check out the 2025 videos for your zodiac sign, for the astrology zodiac, to see how it pairs along with this message as well. And we'll see you next time. Peace.